What's up, guys? So last week I had a pretty big project to basically revamping the website and changing all the product photos and retaking all new product photos. And with coffee, that's, you know, a pretty extensive process just because you need tasting notes and, like, you know, aesthetics and everything like that. So I got it done, but I filmed an entire video last week, or I filmed all last week and realized I never had an actual opening. I just kind of got right into it. So this is the opening, and what you're about to see is a whole like 4 days worth of footage of me taking these shots and how I arranged things and how I got the final product. So dude, I just ate lunch and I'm like making all sorts of weird noises. Also, I got a Taco Bell stain on my shirt. All right, I hope you enjoy. I gotta take this stupid thing off to do that transition. Okay. What's up, Alma Familia? Really excited about getting started on this. I just went to Publix yesterday and got a bunch of different, the lighting's better right here. I went to Publix yesterday and got a bunch of ingredients for all the tasting notes, as you can see right here in all these bags. So quite a big project, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get started and then try and knock it out as fast as I can. Ooh, maybe this will work. That's not gonna work. I'm just gonna be an actual civilized human being and use an actual tripod. So here we have, like, this is an example of something you would use for like a tasting note shot or some sort of product photography. All right, so I just slapped a label on this Soulmate bag. So we'll go ahead and do this one first. I think one of the best parts about doing product photography for Alma is the tasting note shots, because when you're done with the actual photo, you can just eat the tasting notes. So this is dark chocolate. So good. So this is my little cutting station that I've been using the past hour and a half. So what I'm gonna do is cut this clementine to make it a little bit more aesthetic. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna play with some things, so you'll get to see what that process is like. You know what, I'm gonna eat this one. We'll grab another one. So again, one of the perks of doing this for Alma is you get to eat them. Just don't eat too many, because then you'll run out, which I haven't done yet. So you'll see, I'll just show you in a minute once I'm done cutting this, but you can kind of see the difference here. So this is the one I just did. It looks a little cooler than like that. You know, like this kind of looks ugly, whereas this looks a little better. All right, so here's what we're working with. I'm taking it sideways like this for the shadow effect, but it will look like that. So yeah, we're gonna take some pictures of this and see what we can come up with. Okay, so I think I got my second one set up. So Honeycrisp apple, cherry, and raspberry. So we're doing the vaginal process right now. Oh God, okay. Okay, real quick, so before I go any further, I want to sit down with Leticia for a little bit and have her kind of walk through what changes we're making and why they're being made, so. All right, I think it worked. Take it away.
Hey guys, how are you? So as you've heard, we've been making a lot of changes. Kevin, you've talked about all the product photos and everything, right? Mm-hmm. But we want an overall new feel to the website, and we really want it to be just a super cool interactive experience where you almost feel like you're one with the coffees and you really understand what you're gonna get as you're shopping. This is what we are currently looking at as a new coffee collection page. So it's extremely simple. You can see it's really bright, and what really ties everything together is these product photos. but it did take a little bit of customization. So I added in this line to really break up the white space, because if not, it was just tons of white. You can see the names really clearly underneath the roast types, and I have them in order from lightest to darkest. And then of course, what's really important, how much it's gonna cost you. So now here we get into the filtering. So you can filter by all the different roast types. You can also filter by origin type. And then you can then sort that by, you know, best selling, alphabetical, when it was added. So really, really cool. And here you can just really see all the offerings we have. I think it's beautiful. I think it's just a much more integrated experience when trying to figure out what roast you should purchase.
Yeah, looks great so far.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. She was able to walk us through a little bit about the changes that are being made and why we're doing it. Like I said before, now I'm gonna go chat with Max, and he's gonna tell us about the new subscription or like some updates we're making to that. Trying to think of a new cool way to warp over there. I think I have an idea. Yeah, like that. That's cool. I think this will work. Hey Max, do you have a moment to where we can talk about the subscription and some changes that we're making to it, to the website?
Right now?
Yeah.
Let's just say things are happening.
All right, Max. Show us a little bit about what's new with our subscription page.
Yeah, so our subscription page is going to start to look completely different. We've now made it to where you can add any coffee into your subscription, so you can really customize it how you want it, and have the discounts automatically applied. You have the free shipping all in one go. And as you can see here, I've got 2 different bags, automatically applying that 5% discount. I got 4 bags, it'd be 15. All in all, just a lot smoother of a process, and it really allows you to get the coffee that you want.
Nice. Cool. 3:30, I leave in about 30 minutes, so let's pop over to the office and take a look at those photos. This should work.
What was that?
Nice. You can kind of see now on the iPhone, if you know, you go to the black background, you can tell it's a box. But on the white background, it's almost seamless. So that's what we're going for. I'd say that looks pretty darn close. Sweet. On to the next one, which I'm done filming for the day because I'm about to leave. Good morning, Alma Familia. Day 2. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. So I think the last one I did was the natural. I think so, with the apples and the raspberries. So I'm doing Verona right now, the summer roast. This one's gonna be a little tricky, so just because I gotta do something with the strawberry preserves and make them look nice. What I'm gonna do is put it in this little glass jar here, maybe like top it with some real strawberries. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so this is what we're looking at right here. We're gonna see how this looks. What's up? I keep breaking up these videos in separate days because I thought it would take me a little less time to do this, but we're on day 3 right now. Picking up where we left off, I'm on Agua Fria. So, if you can see that right there. So my idea here is, for this one, I got these lemon meringues. So when you open it up, this is kind of what they look like. So they're these like little cream looking things. So I'm thinking if I put one there, I'll take a lime next to it. That could work, so we're gonna roll with that and then see what happens. Cool. So this one should be done. Alright, with the next one being Ember, this is the one I'm looking forward to. For a couple reasons. Like I said about all of them, it's going to be one of the most challenging, I think. Just because it involves double chocolate cake as a tasting note. So I bought a little chocolate cake. So, God. We're going to try and fit this into the product photo in the design that we're going with. It'll be interesting, but also I only have one of these, so this has to be perfect. I think that looks good. Double chocolate cake, berry compote, burnt marshmallow. This is a very dark roast. The burnt marshmallow will probably be pretty fun. Got a whole bag of marshmallows here. So really we have a lot of opportunities to just go crazy. And for those wondering, yes, I am gonna burn the marshmallow. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do that yet, but we're gonna mess with it. Let's ask Kelly. Maybe he'll have an idea. This happens all the time, almost every day.
Hey Kevin, and also the Alma Coffee Familia that is watching this video. Although Kevin has been diligently updating the product photos and doing a great job, as you can see in this video, we have been dealing with the copy side of things, and Leticia has been dealing with the website formatting side of things, right?
Oh yeah, so we talked a little bit before. Oh, do you want me to take this?
No, you're
fine. Oh, okay. So we talked a little bit before about the overall aesthetics and the collection and how that was going to feel, the visuals, but what we really didn't dive into is the actual product pages. Mm-hmm. And this can be a little tricky. So, we can't promise we're going to do everything perfect, but we're going to get there, right? So I'm going to show you a little glimpse of what it used to be. It's not exactly what it used to be because those margins are a little off, but you'll get the general idea. So looking at our coffee product pages, these are the most important because coffee is what you come to our website to shop for. Yeah, there's merch and there's other really cool stuff, and I definitely recommend you peruse that. But if you come to almacoffee.com, myalmacoffee.com, you are going to see coffee first, most likely. So here is what the old product page looked like. You had the photo, which remember, these were not the photos on the old version of the website, so it looks a lot better than it did before. You have the title, the price, the options you can choose, the quantity, the subscribe and save, add to cart, and then you get into the coffee description. The coffee description used to be really short, and I'll get into our new product descriptions in a second. But then we have this accordion feature with serving sizes and brewing tips, and then a little like you may also enjoy kind of a thing. So this is the old template. So now let's look at what we're currently dealing with. So immediately you see a lot more to look at, and in my opinion, it's a lot easier to navigate. Mm-hmm. So first things first, title and the price. What's most important, right? Then what's second most important? What is this roast? Is it a light roast? Is it a medium roast? Is it somewhere in between? And what are the tasting notes? Then Paula actually did these custom little icons for us so you can select what size you want. Some of the questions we would get are, well, what does a 5-pound bag look like? So this is kind of a fun little visual representation of that. Now my favorite feature is, for those who aren't familiar, you can select view size chart, and bam, it's going to take you down to the bottom, and it's going to show you what the bag size is and about how many cups you're going to get from that. So that's really, really helpful. Scrolling back up to the top, just like before, select your grind type. But what's cool now is we have this view grind type chart, and same thing, bam, here we go. You'll see all the different grind types we offer and then what we recommend brewing them with. I know this is going to be super, super helpful for those that may be new to understanding grind types. Mm-hmm. Back up to the top, you're going to see these little visual representations of the lightness or darkness of the roast, which is really helpful. And then we're down here to learning about this coffee. So I'm going to pause here so we can go into product descriptions, but do you think I missed anything, Kelly?
Do I think what?
I missed anything?
No. I think we've had these discussions for months now about what should and shouldn't be added. Yeah. And I think like you said at the beginning, we are a coffee company. Right. So I think when people go to these coffee pages, the coffee itself is highlighted. And obviously when you're watching this, you'll see the before and after transitions. Yeah. But as far as missing any important information, honestly, I don't know what else we could add at this point that would be important.
I think the only other thing I can think of was how important it was for us to get all the main items on like that first part of the screen when you land on it, because you should be able to see everything you want to know about this coffee in one place. And I'm going to show you the mobile version too, because that's a whole nother ball game. This is desktop, but most people shop on their mobile device. So we'll go into that in just a second. But so now going into product descriptions, we actually sent out an email to some of you guys and asked for your opinion. We wanted to know, what do you think of our website? And what we heard back was, we want to know more about the coffee. And so Kelly and I, we sat down and we were like, you know what, you're right. We've put so much work into this website. We put so much work into the visuals, and our descriptions just weren't there. They're good. You get a good general idea of the coffee, but we needed to add more. So what you're really going to see now is an in-depth understanding of not only the roast story, so what it took for us to come up with that roast, maybe even some of the hurdles we had, and then also the origin story. So let's talk about where this coffee is coming from and why is that important. So all of that good stuff, you're now going to be able to see under the About This Coffee section of the product pages. Then some fun things. This is mainly for first-time customers, but seeing what other people are saying about our coffee. If you haven't heard about our subscriptions, you should definitely check it out. It's a great way to save money and get free shipping always. And then some fun facts. You know, we're always freshly roasted, how we're sustainably grown. We're going to do our best to get that coffee to you as fast as possible. And then some other suggestions. You know, if you're interested in that coffee that you had up top, you might be interested in these too.
Nice. And the suggestions will kind of like auto-populate based off of shopping trends?
Correct. Okay. Exactly. Yep. So our website hoster, Shopify, has a really good job with analytics. And what they do is see most people that buy X will buy these other products. And that's how that's auto-generated. So we don't even touch that. That's based on your guys' shopping habits. Super smart technology. So here is what the mobile version looks like. Very, very similar. But we wanted the buttons to be big enough that your finger could, you know, easily click on them. That's really important with mobile displays. You still have the size chart, the grind type chart, add to cart, everything again. It's really hard on mobile to fit it just on that first part that you see, but it's pretty close to that. So I'm happy with how that turned out. And then if you want to learn more about the coffee, we can scroll down here and start to see all that good stuff. Same kind of content as on the website, just in a scaled down version that's a little more appealing to the eyes when it's on a small screen.
Nice. Yeah, it looks great, Leticia.
Thank you.
I will admit that I just did copy edits to a lot of this and didn't do a lot of the writing or adding stuff, but how does it feel now that you're like in the final stretch?
So it feels really good. This has been, over a month in the works?
Probably like 2 months.
Yeah, and it's the small little things, you guys. Like, how big should the title be? How much space between text? And then you have to look at not only desktop, but then laptop, iPads, and phone versions, because people can be shopping on any device, and you have to be prepared for that. You can't have text looking wonky. You can't have margins looking weird. So, you know, a lot of people will outsource this, and sometimes I'm like, we should really do that. But I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I like to do it myself. I like us to do it here.
Yeah, I agree. It's more fun, and we learn a little bit more each day about how websites actually work.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else before we go back? We'll let the audience go back to Kevin.
I don't think so. I think that's the general spiel when it comes to the product pages.
Cool. Anything for Kevin?
Kevin, keep up the great work.
Right, yeah. You heard it first, Kevin. All right, well, yeah, in case, I just want to clarify again on the record that I have been in Leticia's office the entire month.
He's been working. I've been keeping my eyes on him. Hiding
from Kevin, but also working. So we will let you get back to Kevin. Go check out the website now and link to the blog that I'm about to write about the website. But I know you're in the middle of Kevin's action-packed product photo adventure. So we'll go back to that.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Now, how can I get this out without absolutely destroying it? Oh wait, they package it like that. That is so cool. They packaged it upside down. That looks pretty good. All right. Can I scoot this over? God. Should have grabbed some extra napkins.
This by far has been the longest prep for a photo.
We're about to roast some marshmallows.
I mean, that's really burnt. I wonder if I can get this side. These are the lengths we go through to get quality product photos. Does that look aesthetic or does that look stupid?
I think it looks great.
Oh no, dude. It's not really working like I thought.
All right, so let's see how this turns out. I don't know if I love the one marshmallow versus having two, but we've got more, so.
Okay, I think it looks pretty good. Cool.
All right, what's up guys? We are on day 4 now, I think, of this whole project. Hopefully the last day. I'm gonna try and finish all the rest of them.
I believe all we have left is Congo, Slumber, San Sebastian, Pedernales, and Ethiopia. I believe that's all that's left. So the 5 of these are gonna be knocked out today. I think that's 5.
Every day that I've done this and before I started, I always have a few other things I need to knock out first. So I don't really get to this until around like 11 a.m. So it's almost 11 a.m. So today I have from 11 a.m. till the rest of the day to finish this. So next up is Congo. So this one is strawberries, peach rings, and jasmine tea. Got the incense burning. Getting all the vibes in here today. This could work.
It is not.
Cool. What are you thinking about lunch? That's it. I think we're done. That was the last one. Just did Frio. So now it's time to edit. So I have a preset that I already made for everything, so it shouldn't take too long to edit. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Whoa.
What?
It worked. Did you not see me? I teleported in here. He didn't notice. He's too busy hard at work. Oh, he's got the AirPods in. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I just
All right.
turned on
Cool. This is the last of the white roll, so be right back. Ooh, these whites are different though. When I made the first product photo, I edited it. Oh my god. Okay,